Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Fredrick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, you know I love y'all, and I thank you for getting my day off to the best start every single day. Listen, today's song is by the great Marvin Sapp, Praise in Advance. Rickey, every now and then when we go to my mother's for a big meal, what she will do is it's buffet style and the food is in the kitchen, but we eat around the dining table. And check it out. She has me pray in advance. Listen, we haven't seen the food because there's a door that separates the dining room from the kitchen. But I'm supposed to pray, Lord, we thank you for this food we are about to receive for the nourishment of our bodies for Christ's sakes. Amen. I love that because, listen, there is no evidence on the table except for the place settings that we have any food, but we can smell the good news that is waiting on us. And so we say, Lord, we thank you for what we are about to receive. And listen, this goes out to somebody. You can't really see what God is doing, but I promise you, if you keep your eyes open and you keep your prayers going, you can thank God in advance. Praise God in advance for what's on the way. Lord, we thank you for what we are about to receive. I promise you, it's coming. A door is about to open. What you're about to receive, a way made out of no way. What you are about to receive, the right thing happening at the right time. What you are about to receive. Go ahead. Praise God in advance for what you are about to receive.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's Wednesday, March 26th. Here's what's happening in the news. Ukraine and Russia have agreed to a temporary ceasefire in the Black Sea, hitting pause on attacks in the region. The deal comes after 3 days of behind-the-scenes negotiations in Saudi Arabia, where both sides met with U.S. mediators separately. Ukrainian President Zelensky has already confirmed that the ceasefire is in effect, but given how shaky past agreements have been, everyone is watching to see if it holds. Trump is shaking up the voting process again, signing an executive order forcing states to require proof of citizenship before registering voters. The catch? Legal experts say he doesn't even have that power. Congress already set the rules. The order also threatens to pull federal funding from states that don't comply, which all but guarantees this is headed to court. Looks like the days of neon-colored snacks are coming to an end. West Virginia just made history as the first state to ban 7 major food dyes, including the infamous Red 40 and Yellow 5. Governor Patrick Morrisey signed off on the ban, which starts with schools before rolling out statewide. This move is part of a bigger trend. Almost 40 bills across 20 states are looking to cut even more artificial dyes from American foods.
Damn, Cheetos gonna be white.
Basically. For more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's Rock T with sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, quarterback Russell Wilson is leaving Pittsburgh and will sign a one-year deal with the New York Football Giants, man. $21 million. $10.5 million is guaranteed, so he's going to be joining his buddy quarterback Jameis Winston, who just signed with the Giants. So that's the 1-2 combination punch right there. Pro Bowl wide receiver Stephon Diggs signs a one-year deal with the New England Patriots. Actually, it's a 3-year deal worth $69 million, and $26 million of that is guaranteed. Milwaukee Bucks superstar Damian Lillard ruled out indefinitely with a serious medical issue, blood clot in his right calf, hoping to return for the playoffs.
Hey, Rock.
Yes, sir.
Who the Steelers got for a quarterback?
They probably going to sign Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
That's dumb as hell.
Hey, man. It ain't done
You know,
yet.
He messed up the whole damn Jets organization. and stuff, and he's washed up. Why people keep McMahon gone?
Hey, if anybody can,
Jameis Winston better than him, they could have. Man,
if anybody can pull one more year out of Aaron Rodgers, it could be Mike Tomlin, possibly, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe I'm overstepping my boundaries.
We're gonna see though.
But he ain't signed yet. That's my thoughts on that. Bring it, Tat. You got the hot spot coming up next, man.
Yes, I do. And Trey Songz was ready to squabble over the weekend, and I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Trey Songz nearly put them paws on a fan who jumped on stage and tried to put their arms around him. Man, he was performing in North Carolina this past Sunday as a part of the Millennium Tour 2025 when it all went down. The 40-year-old singer can be seen in the viral videos keeping a safe distance and maintaining his potential squabble-up stance until security arrived to escort the dude off stage. Now, as the fan was taken off stage, Trey just continued on with his show like it never happened. But if you've seen the clip, when the dude ran on stage, he threw his hands up like he was getting ready to fight, but then he paused, like imposed, like a G.I. Joe band or something.
People was clowning him. People was like, well, what kind of stance is that?
Yeah. You pause, but that pause against somebody to knock you out. What you pausing for?
If you going to do that, just swing on him.
Just swing on him. That's what I'm saying. Somebody ran on stage, put his arm around him. That would have alarmed me if I was on stage. And where was security at?
Because
on
the bad thing
side?
is, if the dude had bad intentions, he would have had him by that time.
Too late. Yep.
So
too late.
whoever your security was, they slow.
Yep, and both securities came from one side. Like, it should have been one on each side, maybe, so they could have prevented anybody from running up on stage. Like, it was crazy, y'all. But, you know, I don't know what was up with that stance, but it was funny. But I'm glad he okay. They got the dude off the stage. I don't think the dude was trying to harm him. He was just he just got excited and just ran on stage. I don't know what prompted him to do that, but you should never do that, people.
Don't put nothing past nobody.
No.
That's right. Never
That's how
do
people
that.
get stabbed.
It takes
Yeah.
a second to get
Anything.
stabbed.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Well, y'all, moving on. Nelly's episode of MTV Cribs in the early 2000s was a fan favorite, but it turned out to be the worst thing he said that he ever did. He recently revealed that he had to get rid of that house shortly after the episode because everybody figured out where he lived. Here's what he had to say.
I sold it. I had to get rid of it. It was the worst thing I did, being on MTV Cribs. Because the place where the house was in St. Louis, it was historic. It was the first house in that lake area. It was actually the guy who bought the property around the thing, right? Mm-hmm. So he had the prime spot. When I did it, there was no gate, and people were pulling their boats up to the dock, walk up the dock. And, I had we moved. We got gates and shit.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
What, people were stalking him or something?
Yeah, once he did MTV Cribs, they could see where he lived in St. Louis, and people was familiar with that area. So they started pulling up to the house. He said that they pulled up on his dock in the back, and his mama was out there by the pool, and he said she went off. He said that people just kept coming over, taking pictures, standing at his front door. What?
I think they had a show like that for TV One. I showed the real inside of my house.
And the outside of somewhere else.
It was in the old neighborhood, and had people like, how the hell? No, man, no, ain't no way.
I like
no
that.
way. And the show was coming out, going out the front door, and then the camera cut with me coming out that little bitty ass.
That's how they do on some of these shows. They might show the outside of somebody else's big grand house, and then the inside they filming inside somewhere else. So it's kind of good protection because you don't want people pulling up to your house if you don't have no gate, especially. They definitely gonna come over.
A picture of my house came out on the internet. I started taking hundreds of pictures of different houses, putting it on the internet. I'm finna confuse that. Y'all finna pull up everywhere. You ain't gonna just pull up at my house.
I know that's right. All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
Bring it, Tat. Let's go holler at Hampton University today, man.
Let's go.
HBC, you know. It's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Brad, what you got this morning?
Well, Ricky, a new study shows that Gen Z and millennials are dropping thousands thousands to see their favorite artist, even if it means going into debt. And nearly a third admit they dip into rent or mortgage money just to snag tickets to see superstars like Beyonce. Gary was talking about Beyonce tickets selling for over $2,000 in some sections. Well, with ticket prices soaring, young fans are making bold financial moves. Some take out loans, others swipe credit cards, and a few even take out mortgages. That's crazy. One LA woman spent $6,000 chasing the Renaissance tour across 4 cities. One concert wasn't enough. She had to go to 3 other cities to see it again and again, and she ended up getting sued by her credit card company. Her reasoning? It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What y'all think about that?
Ain't gonna be able to do it.
I think it is ridiculous.
Why you say that?
I have never paid for a damn ticket. I wish the hell I would. As long as I've been in radio, if they can't give me a ticket, honey, I can't see that person. And I love Donald Ross more than anybody in the world.
You wouldn't
but
even
I can't,
pay? You wouldn't
no,
invest
sir.
into an artist that make you happy?
No. I'm sorry, honey. I can't do it.
Then you're not a true fan.
Yeah,
Gary.
I'm a damn true fan, but, honey, if I work here in radio, honey, been doing this all this year, honey, they should be able to give us a damn ticket or whatever.
When you worked at Wendy's, and you worked at Wendy's for a long time, you didn't ever buy a concert when you worked at Wendy's?
No, Ricky, it's nobody that I like that damn bad to pay for a ticket. And I know one time the station in Dallas,
who was
honey.
hot when you was working at Wendy's?
Oh, Lord, I don't know. I probably wasn't even thinking about artists or anything like that.
And what
but
was
I
your
know
hours? Was you able to go to the concert, or was you on the morning shift at Wendy's?
Honey, I was on the evening shift, so I really wasn't able to go. But I'm going to say this, though. When I had tickets, they gave me some tickets when I worked at the Dallas station. They gave me tickets, honey, to see Beyonce, honey. Because all I wanted to see was her outfits. Baby, honey, Beyonce was performing in Dallas, and I was sitting in Houston. They told me to tell the fan. They said, well, just tell the fans that you just want to be with them. So that's why they had me in the nose damn bleed, honey. And I said,
that's what happens when
damn
you get
bleed.
tickets
Exactly.
you don't pay for.
I know that's the problem, though. But, honey, you did well, bitch. For Miss Beyonce.
How many hours a week you worked when you was working at Wendy's?
I worked part-time, 4 hours a day. I worked from 5 to 9.
At Wendy's.
No, I wouldn't know. They don't have full-time at Wendy's. I work from 5 to 9.
You was doing lunch, so you could have went to the concert that evening.
No, I was doing evening.
Let me tell you what's messed up about Gary. I got them tickets to the Mariah Carey show, right? So this fool walks in, and, I got them better tickets than what we had. So he walks past me and look at me like I was dirt on the ground, honey.
I was worried. I was like, Brent, what you doing back here, baby? We up here.
I was 3 rows behind you, Gary.
No, that was 3 behind, honey. I was able to see Miss Carey outfit, girl. You was...
Gotta be careful what you say, though. I was talking some the other night. I didn't even know I offended some people, bro. Did the joke about the LMNOP community. I didn't know nobody was mad till I got outside. It was 3 gay dudes laying on my hood. Soon as they saw me, they went off. Say what you said. Say what you said. Well, do the joke then. Say the joke. Say what you said. Say what you said. I scratch you. I was like, oh my God. That's the only thing that scared me was this little hand. Say what you said. Say what you said.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, party people, 7 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the Collier of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. But before I get to that, Ricky, did you let Brat upstage you, honey, with that commercial?
Wait a minute, what?
Baby, this girl articulated every word. I was like, I thought that was Ricky commercial, but they gave it to Brad.
I'm sorry. It used to be my commercial.
Baby, they said, we ain't gonna do this one, honey.
Brad. Always starting some mess. No way, no matter where you go.
They took that endorsement from me and gave it to Brett.
They said, honey, we need every vowel articulated. But anyway, you did a great job.
That's real. That's real shady. That's shady.
That was just in my spirit.
Gary,
but anyway, here's what's happening.
I'm trying to read the best I can. Go on, man.
Yes, the best you could, but the best you could didn't do. Well, here's what's happening, celebrity baby. In a recent appearance, honey, on the Julian Dory podcast, Redman, baby, is speaking out. Now, they're saying Redman opened up about his evolving relationship, with his longtime collaborator, Method Man, emphasizing that while their professional bond remains strong, their personal interaction, honey, have diminished significantly. Now, when asked y'all if he still spends time with Method Man outside of their professional commitments, Redman was forthright, responding with a definitive hell no. He elaborated, he said, we do shows and we come back home. He said, but I don't hang out with a lot of rappers at all. Now, this is work, this is home. Redman enlightened y'all, at least he highlighted the importance of maintaining boundaries between his career and personal life, noted y'all that their friendship operates within a framework of mutual respect for each other's responsibilities. He said, quote, my circle is very small, he remarked, indicating that both he and Method Man have separate lives outside of their musical endeavors. He said, once we're off the road, we're like, all right, you got family to deal with, I got stuff to do, honey.
Yeah. But
Really?
that's natural.
That's natural.
I don't hang out with everybody I'm friends with like that because you got stuff going on once you get to a certain age. You can't be with your friends all the time.
Having grandkids and kids and their birthday parties and
but you still
graduations
cool.
and stuff. Yeah. It'd be hard to hang out. Now, you ain't in your 20s no more.
Exactly.
We ran up and down Peachtree in our 20s. Can't do that no more.
Really? If you think about it, Gary, Redman really ain't had no bad press throughout his career. Really?
No.
I don't think so.
That's true.
And that's a good way to keep it.
Yes, sir.
Really? Well, because we know them two by each other, Redman and Method Man. That's how you know them. And
we know Method Man really from Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
What? Well, bless their spirit. Then, hey, it is what it is. So, congratulations to them. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. It's a sad, honey. They're saying, y'all, that the music world is still mourning, y'all, the loss of legendary soul singer Angie Stone. But they're saying, y'all, that there is now a new unsettling twist. They're saying her death may soon be the subject, y'all, of a criminal investigation.
No.
Now, according to Atlanta-based journalist Dennis Byron, y'all, they say police have opened an inquiry into the circumstances surrounding Angie's passing, and some sources are saying, y'all, that her death could be even reclassified as a homicide. Now, they're saying Byron, a prominent internet journalist known for covering high-profile celebrity legal stories in Atlanta, claims that law enforcement, y'all, is looking closely at the actions of the driver who was operating the van. They're saying Angie was at the time, honey, of her death. Now, early reports are suggesting that the death was due to a tragic car crash, but now, according to Byron, they're saying that narrative may be changing. Now, he's alleging that the police are investigating whether the driver may have been driving recklessly or possibly under the influence. Now, Byron also said that he's spoken with witnesses who claim to have crucial information, evidence that could shift, y'all, this from a tragic accident to something far more serious. So.
Or fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing about it, man, you got to make sure them drivers get some rest. This past weekend, I slept in a Sprinter and gave the driver my hotel room. Make sure that he get adequate rest or whatever, because, everything, your life is at risk when you're on the road like that.
And allegedly, y'all, at the last performance that she did, the driver was in the venue having drinks.
Really?
See,
allegedly.
all of that stuff. Now, hold on. We got to talk about that for a second, because that's irresponsible. If you inside of the venue having drinks and you got somebody like that, you damn right he should go to jail if that's what happened.
Absolutely.
If that's what happened, he should go to jail because you're responsible for all of it. You damn right. And
allegedly the driver is on the run right now.
Oh.
And I'll say this: we need to have a whole conversation about being too comfortable on a job.
Yeah,
being too comfortable when somebody give you an opportunity to work with you and you getting comfortable and going by, oh yeah, he cool, and just because you say he cool, you don't protect him, but you just go out and do you and have you a good time because the boss is cool. So a lot of people work for people that's cool, but then you go out and start doing stuff and not showing up, and doing things that you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, accountability as black folks, that's one thing that I'm skeptical. I want to say some more, but I don't want to get dragged on the internet for it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of stuff I want to say, but I don't want to say it. But I'm telling you, man, we don't do right. We as a people don't do right. I've been in this business 35 years, and just every time, man, that is Achilles' heel when you hire people of our race, our color, giving our people opportunities, how they get comfortable and complacent and just stop doing their job because you're a good person and you cool. And then when you hold people accountable, all of a sudden you're the problem.
You're the bad guy.
I can't, and that happens a lot.
Yeah,
he's mean. because I'm telling you to be here on time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because I'm telling you to do your job.
Because I'm telling you to do
That
everything you're supposed to
for?
do. And then you got everybody's life at risk. I told my driver, hey, man, you need to go to bed. You need to go lay down. And then when you start driving, take this little energy drink. I got a natural energy drink called Slam that I have to order. You can't even buy it in stores, but it's natural. Hey, drink that. And then I'm waking up every 10 minutes thinking about, hey, dog, you good up there? Oh, Rick, I'm good. I'm straight. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Play with nobody's life like that. You got kids, you got grandkids, and all this stuff. And you on the road, you trying to entertain, you trying to do radio, all of this stuff. It ain't no damn reason for Andrew Stone to be dead. No reason. If he in there having damn drink and having him, what the hell you having a good time for?
And remember, this is all alleged. So this is all alleged. So we gonna
if that's what happened.
Yeah,
if that's what happened.
So we're gonna keep all
that got me pissed off this morning.
I know. We're going to keep everybody lifted up in prayer. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is cobalt. On the high end, you say cobalt, and the low end, just say beautiful blue. That's the color for today.
If anybody affords you an opportunity, man, ain't nothing wrong with being professional. Ain't nothing wrong with you putting on some black pants, on a white shirt, and a white tie, and being quiet and doing the job and just enjoy and let your joy shine from the inside. Get overexcited, always be doing too much, doing the most, and it costs people their life, especially in a situation like that, if that's what happened. If that's what happened. I ain't mean to go on a rant like that, man, but Andrew Stone was a personal friend and colleague, and I hate that she's dead, because if that's what happened, I hope he go to jail. If that's what happened. I said it 8 times, make sure I don't get sued.
Okay.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, I got your wake up call. Get up here, 8669 Rickey. Here we go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house. So we be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from? So come on. Just wake up.
Fort Valley, Georgia State Civilian, calling from the Fort Valley State University. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Good morning. My name is Antia, calling from Savannah, Georgia, calling to wake up my 2 girls, Darielle and Carmel. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hey, good morning. My name is Misha, calling from Fort Lauderdale, and I would like to say wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Chantel Brown from Hammond, Louisiana. I would like to wake up my brother Roy Brown and his wife Kiwana Brown. Everybody, wake up. Come on. Wake
up. On your radio. Your radio. The city's tuned in. What's yours? Because we going to let them know. Let them know Kansas City, wake up. Hey, Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brent.
Welcome, Rickey.
All right, y'all, coming up next, man, we got the good, the bad, the what the hell. You don't want to miss that, y'all. 28 minutes after the hour, y'all. Happy Wednesday.
Give me body, baby. Miss Beyonce said that.
You love Beyonce, but you ain't going to spend that money on a concert ticket.
One of these days, I'm going to give Miss Knowles Carter some coins.
That's real disappointing for you to get on a radio show and we play Beyonce and you say you ain't never bought a concert ticket. That's horrible.
I want to fix income, baby. I work with you, so that goes. I done told that story. Tell the truth and do what, baby? Shame the devil. Now, next, what's the next part?
I don't even know what it is. No, that's embarrassing because, man, people be walking up to me in the grocery store talking, why you don't pay Gary?
They asked me the same thing.
That's terrible. All right, anyway, it's time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell. And that was probably the what the hell right there. So, Alfredas, we're going to start out with you this morning.
All right, the good news. 3 rookie Long Island cops helped deliver a baby girl after an expectant mom went into labor on the side of the highway and in the middle of a storm. So these brand new officers responded to a 911 call reporting a woman in active labor on the side of Sunrise Highway. So they rushed to the scene and helped the 37-year-old woman safely give birth to a baby girl, all while huddled in her Honda Accord through heavy rain. Wow. Now, all three of these officers had just graduated from the Suffolk County Police Academy just on Friday. The trio wrapped the newborn baby in a blanket just before EMS arrived and transported the mom and daughter to Stony Brook University Hospital. Both the mom and baby are healthy and doing well.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Gary, your parents worked at a funeral home, and you was picked up in a hearse from the hospital. Is that correct?
My brothers were. Yeah, my dad would bring my last two brothers home from when they were born in the hearse. And I thought it was cute.
Was y'all in the front of the car, in the back of the car? Did they have
my mom was in the passenger seat. My little brothers was in the back.
Wow.
I mean,
not the hearse.
Well, yeah, but not like that. Yeah.
Kind of like in an Indian squad, like the station wagon back in the day.
Yeah, they were swaddled, like, you know how you swaddle a baby?
And y'all weren't scared?
No, I thought it was cute how them used to look at the curtains in the back of the hearse and my little brother.
That
was a hearse.
Yeah, that's too much. That's creepy as hell. All right. What you got this morning, Brent?
Well, Ricky, imagine you flying overseas and you got to the airport early, made your flight, and then this happens. A United Airlines flight from L.A. to Shanghai had to turn around over the Pacific because the pilot forgot his passport. Now, it was already set to be a 14-hour flight. They turned around about an hour and 45 minutes in, then landed in San Francisco to swap out the crew. They arrived in San Fran about 3 hours after taking off from L.A. Passengers were told that there was a crew-related issue, but they didn't hear about the passport issue until later. They waited for 5 hours before finally taking off again, and they ended up landing in Shanghai about 6 hours late. Now, United reportedly gave each passenger a $15 meal voucher for the trouble. Man. Now, that's crazy. They could have at least offered them a free flight to somewhere or something. That's ridiculous.
$15. That's how those companies do. You work for a company 30 years and you made them $1 billion and they give y'all some Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Oh man,
if that
bad news.
All right.
There are 9 boxes of pizza open.
Congratulations on your back.
Congratulations. We appreciate everything. Taking 9 boxes of pizza. And we threw in some breadsticks this year.
You telling the truth, honey.
You know I know. All right, Special K, what you got in the what the hell news?
Okay, we short on time. This what the hell? A guy in China showed up at the ER after getting his girlfriend's entire fist stuck in his mouth. Now, they said it happened while filming a video for social media. It doesn't seem like her little hand would get stuck that easily, so some people think it was staged, but the doctor who treated him reportedly said that the guy's muscles seized up and his jaw locked.
Oh my God.
They gave him muscle relaxers and used a mouth opener, they call it, and then they slowly twisted his girlfriend's wrist to get her hand out. It took about 20 minutes. The couple say they were trying to film a funny video to go viral and just wanted to see if her whole hand would fit in his mouth. Turned out that it did. Fellas, yes, this is an ultimate man law violation. Don't put nothing in your mouth. Don't put nothing in your mouth bigger than a damn M&M. Don't put nothing in your mouth bigger than an M&M.
His inbox was full.
Okay.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Hey,
you're caller number 9.
I ain't got time for your games today, man. I'm gonna need you to grow up.
We ain't got time for your games. Why you ain't at work?
Look, cuz I ain't got time for no game today. Listen to me. Don't put this on the radio. Take me out the radio line and put me on the private line. Put me on the private line while I'm just talking to you. I don't want to lead everybody in my business.
Hold on.
All right, put me on the private line while I'm just talking to you.
Hold on.
Hurry up, shout. I'm trying to get up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But damn, you play too much. You play too much, shout. You need to grow up, shout. I'm up here trying to deal with a serious situation.
Okay, bro, I'm
playing games, shout. I said you took me out the line, so this ain't on the radio.
Yeah.
You promise on everything. This ain't on the radio.
Okay,
look, shouty. Let me get to it, shouty. I was with this little shouty last night. I'm with this girl, little shouty. She said she want to shoot a little something for the little flick for the OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
she
okay.
Want to do a little flick for the OnlyFans. So I said, you ain't saying that. So we drink, get the drinking doing what we do to get the head right and everything. Look, Shawty. Shawty gonna get mad. She gonna get mad. Shawty, cause my girl, cause one of my other little chick called me while we was, trying to make it do what it do. And I told Shawty, hold on for a minute. Let me talk to this other little situation. Man, Shawty sucked me up.
She what?
She sucked me up and robbed me, Shawty. We at the Super 8 over here off of 85, Shawty. She took everything out the room.
Oh, no.
She cut the L. Shawty, she cut the L all the way cold. I woke up. I don't know what she put in my crown, but Shawty, I woke up butt naked. Everything gone. Shawty, my clothes gone. She took everything. Shawty, she took the towels out the room. She took the sheets out the bed. I'm laying on a raw mattress, Shawty. I'm laying on a raw mattress.
She took the fitted sheets.
Man, Shawty took everything. So I can't even wrap up to walk outside to go get it. And then Shawty make it so bad, I was on that diamond, boy. I got on that diamond to get right for the thing, and I woke up laying on my back. I look like a capital letter F.
Oh, what?
It's like a capital letter F laying down on his back.
Oh. You done got right from nothing.
For nothing, Shawty.
Dog, she left you on a raw mattress, dog. Took fitted sheets in there.
I'm on a raw hotel mattress at the Super 8, so I probably got cracked.
One off of 85. God dang.
Look, so Shawty, call my mom. I need you to call my mom and tell her to have my sister Quita bring me outfit up here. But my phone,
we're gonna get some, dog. Cause you
can't be my phone charger too. My phone on like 1%.
Did the blue diamond wear off yet?
No, it ain't wore off yet. I'm looking crazy here, so I'm looking crazy here.
What did he say right? You looking like what?
A capital letter F laying down.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has a tea and the Collier of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, baby, is about to be less fabulous and, honey, a lot less diverse. If y'all didn't hear the tea, honey. According to MTO, Garcelle Boulevard, the first black housewife, baby, in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills history, has not been invited back, baby, for the upcoming season. And they're saying while Bravo is calling it a cost-cutting decision, people behind the scenes are whispering, y'all, that this may have more to do with politics than paychecks. Now, they're saying sources close to production told MTO, y'all, that Bravo is undergoing a company-wide restructuring, which sounds innocent enough until, baby, you hear what is allegedly rooted in. Now, insiders claim that the network's current changes are reflecting a broader media trend that's eerily aligned, y'all, with anti-DEI pressure coming out of Trump's era conservative circles. And here's what Ms. Garcelle had to say.
I've decided to leave Beverly Hills. One of the reasons why I'm leaving is my family, my boys. Their last year of high school is next year, and I want to be a part of that. And secondly, I have the most exciting projects that I am developing, producing, and acting in. I can't tell you anything right now, but you'll know soon. Andy Cohen says I can come back anytime. The door will always be open, so you never know. I might pop back in sometime.
And that's from Garcelle, honey. So, I mean, leaving a job like that is a very lucrative job and a job that you don't really have to do much but talk about other rich women and stuff or whatever. That's kind of interesting. And your sons are graduating, but they would still graduate. They could still graduate. I think if you were still working a job, because you filmed so much of a season, right, Brad? Or how
it's stressful. I'm sure the Housewives is stressful because you get thrown in all type of situations, just drama. You know what I'm saying? She probably just wants to have a clear head and enjoy her boys before they end up going off to college and they're away from her. So she want to enjoy the last year with them, I think.
Yeah, well, I hope so, and I feel so bad for Garcelle. I mean, her husband left her. He cheated, honey, with the receptionist, honey, and I would have never thought a white man would have done that to a black woman.
She seems like she's fine, though. Yeah, she's got a lot of movie projects in the works. She just did that Lifetime movie that she produced. Yeah. So she's doing a lot of things here. I don't think she's focusing on the negative things like you do.
Oh. Well, we just got to pray then, honey, because I love Garcelle. So congratulations to her, and hopefully and prayerfully that she
always
gets
say
another
you love
job.
somebody after you drag him.
Oh, no. I love him. Speaking of dragging and love, honey, Nelly.
Oh,
Baby,
God.
Nelly is speaking out, y'all. He's explaining why he married Ashante, honey. And I'm telling you, it's very interesting. And a lot of women have things to say about it. So here's what Nelly had to say why he married Ashante.
Once we found out that she was pregnant, it was just like, let's just knock this out because we're going to be doing so much and everything's moving so fast. And I didn't want to, I didn't want her to be, a baby mama.
Isn't that touching?
Yeah, let's just knock this out. That's
Knock
so
it out.
romantic.
So
Knock this out.
Exactly.
But he said he didn't want her to be a baby mama. That is very offensive to a lot of women out there that's baby
Really?
mamas. Yes, that's offending, like making her as if she was above everybody or something like that. I mean, you don't say that.
That's who he with, Gary. That's his woman. He can say what he want to say about it. He didn't want her to just be a baby mama. In other words, he wanted to marry her. He just didn't say it how you wanted to
Well,
be
he didn't say how I wanted it because he didn't say nothing about, I loved her. He didn't say nothing about love. Love
His
is the
wife
key.
knows how he feels.
Well, honey, they was dating, honey, way back in the day, and he left her, honey. They was together for 10 years
You
or
don't know
whatever.
what happened.
Well,
You
they
don't
were
know
together.
They weren't together, but you don't know what happened. They could have decided to leave each other, Gary. You don't know.
Ricky, what you think?
Them and leave them. That's what I used to do.
It was pain before pleasure.
My Lord, honey. Pain before pleasure, honey. Oh, my God, honey. He met that woman in 2003, honey.
And they got
dated.
back together, they spun the block, and now they married with a baby and living a happily ever after life. Thank you, Jesus.
But he didn't want her to be a baby mama.
That's all right. That's all right.
Well, you need
But
to love
she
me.
has his baby.
Yeah, but you got to love me first.
She's his baby's mother and his wife now. Ain't that
Gary,
great?
would you let somebody love you?
Well, I would let somebody love me, but you need to love me first, then put the other title about, I don't want you to be a baby mama. It's like, honey, here's a consolation.
No, they got back together because their love never died.
Well, I don't know about all that, bro.
Make it last forever.
Yes. Come on.
He went back to her after he finished popping the bottles and smashing the models, right?
Yeah, see that? Oh, my God. Isn't that sad? But good congratulations, though, to them. Love in the words of Pat LaBelle and Bobby Womack, love has finally come at last, and I'm never going to get it back.
Nelly put about 100,000 miles on that thing, and then he went on and traded it on. He said, Nelly laid it down in them streets and said,
don't
man,
do
let me
that.
go on.
Don't be negative about Nelly, because if he still wanted to, he could have still been doing the same old
said, "Let me
things.
go."
He was ready to settle down,
Yeah.
and he went back to his soulmate, and they found each other. They both had lives before they got married, and they got back together. Thank the Lord.
And out of all
Get
people,
back.
you gonna say Bobby Womack with that scandal. He was up under slept with Sam Cooke wife and then wrote a song about it. Come on, man.
Well, we got love, Bobby Womack, honey. Harry Hippie. The color today, honey, is cobalt. On the high end, you say cobalt, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today.
Boy, that was messy right there. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I want to apologize. Dr. Collier just texted me and said he's going to be talking about, colostomy,
Yeah, that part.
My God.
Colonoscopy.
Yeah, that's what they're going to be talking about. So if you calling in for a STD, please hang up. If you're calling in for crabs, herpes, what's the other one, Dr. Collier?
Chlamydia.
we can talk about ourselves. Now we did go from sexually transmitted diseases, the STDs. Now the STIs, they keep changing the language, but we all know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So,
you don't want none of them.
So y'all go ahead and hang up and let the people that's calling in talking about colon colostomy. Oh my God,
colorectal cancer.
Yeah, all of that stuff. Dr. Collier, good morning. Happy to have you.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Good morning, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, Alfredas, and the Brat.
And Ricky, thank you once again for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Ricky, March is designated as Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. It's a time to raise awareness about the importance of screening and prevention of colon cancer. Ricky, Rocky, did you know that colorectal cancer is the third most common cause of cancer in black people? Number one is lung. Number two is prostate in men. Number two is breast cancer in women. But number three is colorectal cancer. But it's the number one cause of cancer death. So even though it's number three on the list, it's number one cause because it's diagnosed later and people are not getting screening. So we're talking about the importance of getting screening. So, Ricky, if you're age 45, and that is the limit now that they have, you are, and if you're a black person, you are at a higher risk of getting colorectal cancer other than Alaska Natives and American Indians. Black people, number one, we're always number one. Than most other races, with a 17% higher chance of getting colon cancer than white Americans. So we need to get screened. So again, if you're 45 and if you're at higher risk, you have a first-degree relative. People say, what is a first-degree relative? That's a parent, a sibling, or a child. Now, some people don't think about that. Your child gets diagnosed with colorectal cancer, then you are at higher risk and need to be screened as well. But if you are at standard risk, meaning you're just 45 and you just want to get screened, then an option exists of the Cologuard. And you know you see the commercials on television, that's to put a specimen in a box, a poop in a box, and then you send it back, and it is evaluated and test you with a very high accuracy for potential of you having colon cancer. So I know that we had talked previously about you having done that test, Ricky, and so just how it's easy to do. They'll send the test kit to your home. You collect the specimen.
I sent it in. I ain't heard nothing. Yeah. I sent mine in about a few weeks ago. We're going to track the results down and make sure that you get those results because it's very important to do that, and we want to make sure. But again, if you are at standard risk or regular risk, then you want to make sure that you are getting screened, and the Cologuard is one of those options. Now, one of the things that you can do, again, if you're at high risk, is have a referral from your primary care doctor, your internist, or your family physician to a gastroenterologist that has and does and performs colonoscopies. You don't want a flex sig. You don't want a FIT test. That's a fecal occult blood test, and that's where they take a specimen with a finger and stick it on a little card and send that in. That is one option, but it is the least effective, the least accurate, and the one that I don't want people to get that test in the doctor's office and feel comfortable that they have been screened. They need, at minimum, a test with high specificity and sensitivity like the Cologuard, or they need to have a full colonoscopy. And again, under the Affordable Care Act with President Obama, it's one of the 13 screening tests that's provided at absolutely no cost and no copay. So if you're getting a screening colonoscopy, you can ask for that. It won't cost you anything other than the time, energy, and effort that it requires. So people need to understand that the actual test itself probably takes 20 to 30 minutes, if that. It's the preparation that's the issue. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, wait one doggone minute. Dr. Collier, you still here?
I'm still here, sir.
Oh.
Second segment, questions from the listeners.
Wait a minute. Y'all, it is Wellness Wednesday, and we are still, that's right, Dr. Collier, we are still taking your phone calls. If you have any medical questions, our phone lines are still open. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. Dr. Collier, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Have a middle finger that gets locked at the knuckle to the point that I have to pry it to make it straight. So my question is, could that be considered trigger finger, or could it be arthritis?
Those two things are not mutually exclusive. It could be trigger finger, but trigger finger normally gives you a different type of finger deformity. If it's locking like that, that's usually osteoarthritis. And again, those big knuckles that people get, that's not just big knuckles. That is the primary diagnostic sign of osteoarthritis. And so you need to start taking something to start working on those joints now. Two things I highly recommend: omega-3 fish oil, which decreases inflammation and kind of oils the joints. And then an over-the-counter product called Osteobifex, which contains glucosamine and chondroitin, the only things that have been found to repair damage in a joint that has been damaged by arthritis changes. Arthritis just means inflammation. Itis means inflammation. Arthro means joint. So inflammation of the joints. The major one being osteoarthritis, which affects 80% of the population. So if you live long enough, you'll probably have arthritis changes.
Yeah, flipping people off out there. Okay, anyway, are you on with Dr. Collier? Good morning.
I just want to know what would he suggest for a 43-year-old woman for a daily intake vitamin?
Okay, any complete multiple vitamin with iron and minerals. There's no such entity as a generic vitamin. A vitamin is a fixed chemical formula. There's no better way to make it. So brands that I recommend, One A Day for Women, or Centrum or Z-Bec. But the thing is, right next to it, you'll see the store brand, the Kroger brand, the Publix brand, the Target brand, and it'll say compare to. Then that's the one you should get, the one that saves you the most money, because there's no better way to make a vitamin. If you're spending more than $15 for a bottle of 100, you're paying for a pretty bottle or a celebrity endorsement.
All right, y'all, Dr. Collier, good morning.
I want to ask him about these rhino pills. I mean, look, I'm 64 years old, you know what I'm saying? But, dadgummit, nah, the Viagra ain't did it. Nah, these rhino pills ain't doing it either for me. So, I mean, I'm getting tired of facing with the headaches.
Okay, you need to go to the website, lipodrops.com right now and get the Lipo T. That will change your life. Gives you all the benefits with none of those side effects because it doesn't have any stimulants in it. So 2 or 3 capsules on a daily basis, anytime after dinner, before bedtime. You'll be glad you're taking it, and the lady in your life will be glad you're taking it.
You'll be saying
Lipo T for the men.
You'll be saying, there be no darkness tonight. Yes, sir. Maybe through the years, Brent. Is that the one in the little red bottles, Dr. Collier?
That's the one in the little red bottles, and then the Lipo Hers for the women.
Your back look like the Universal Circus is in town.
And your back of your head mashed down. Okay, Ricky, close it out. Colorectal cancer, the 3rd most common cancer, the #1 cause of cancer death. 150,000 Americans diagnosed each year, but 91% cure rate if caught early. Easiest to treat cancer, but the least diagnosed. So what is the most effective screening? The one that you will actually do. The gold standard remains a colonoscopy, but a routine screening with a product like the Cologuard is a very good option as well. So ask your doctor about colon cancer screening at your next office visit. Don't wait for your annual physical. Anytime you're at the doctor's office, if you're 45 years or older, ask about a colonoscopy. And Ricky, tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube Live, Ask Dr. MJ. Why? Because your health is important. The only interactive healthcare forum that allows you, the listener, to sign in and ask your healthcare questions. Tonight, we'll continue our discussion on colorectal cancer, and we have a special guest, Dr. Jeff Brown, Atlanta's absolute best DDS, the dentist to the stars. So tune in and ask your questions about your dental health and how to get and maintain that $1 million smile. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ, where we have hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. Don't believe me? Just watch. And go to the official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on various supplements to optimize your health, immune status, and sexual health. Follow me at Ask Dr. MJ on all social media platforms. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Don't you dare go away. You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita, Brent.
All right, y'all, it is about that time for Fix It, Jesus. And we got the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Jackson State University's own member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the one and only Rita Brent, y'all. What up, Rita?
What's up, Ricky? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. Happy to have you this morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we had a good time in Tampa, by the way.
Come on.
I had a lot of fun. Ricky, when I see people and I meet them in person at your shows, they be like, oh, you so skinny. And that just reminds me of the topic of Ozempic. You know, a lot of people are being accused of being on Ozempic if they've lost weight. And this topic has made it into the pulpit. So I saw this clip of an archbishop saying that people who get married, their body type's gonna change, and then he slipped into a conversation about surgery. So let's hear a little bit of that.
The person you marry must be aligned with your purpose and your assignment. Marriage is not just for beauty, because that will change. Your breasts will sag, your muscles will go away. Your figure will be taken away from thee. You don't know what you gotta go through. I know you're having all these surgeries and Botox and Yotox and Itox and getting shots and all kind of stuff. making booties and stuff, lift up, stand up, Ozempic. What is y'all taking all this stuff? You're taking everything. I told you to get to heaven, the Lord ain't gonna know. You say, now who is this? I didn't give you none of that. You paid for all of it, but you look cute, you know. Come on in. Your heart is right. Come on up. Will the Lord recognize us when we get to glory? When y'all get through with all these surgeries? Just pay your tithes first. Amen. And stay out your business. Staying out your business. But what was I saying?
Okay. So that happened at the church. Now I couldn't tell if he was like for or against the surgery. It sounded like he was kind of for it but against it. But let me just say this. I just want people to stop hiding. You know what I mean? Like, if you take Ozempic, that's your business. If it's not causing you harm, take it if that's how you want to lose weight. So I want to just stand with the Ozempic takers today. And if somebody asks you if you own it, I feel like this is the song that you should play for them. This response right here. Ooh, if you want to know, where it's going, where my stomach is going.
Come on now.
If anybody asks you where my fat is going, where my big back is going,
Come on now.
Oh, I'm taking that Ozempic. Taking that Ozempic. Taking that Ozempic. And you should too. Oh, I'm taking that Ozempic. Taking that Ozempic.
Come on, y'all.
Sound good. You should too. Oh, I'm taking that Ozempic. Taking that Ozempic. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Glory.
Y'all give it up for comedian extraordinary Rita Brent.
I need a feature.
Let's go, Brett.
I'm taking that Ozempic. I'm taking that Ozempic. Yes.
Let everybody know how they can find this song.
You can find it on all my social media at Rita Brent Comedy. That's RITABRENT Comedy. All right, stand on business. If you taking it, take it. It's your business. Let's go.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to everybody that came out to our sold out show in Tampa, Florida, at the Hard
We were at
Rock.
the Seminole Hard Rock. Yeah.
Seminole Hard Rock Casino. Special K, Rita Brent, myself. We put on a hella show. Thank everybody that's listening to us. What is it? 101 The Vibe.
Yeah, 101 The Vibes.
We appreciate y'all and thank y'all so much, and we will be back. Y'all, one more time, comedian extraordinary Rita Brent, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Coming up.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for the front page. Alfreda's good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, March 26th. Here's what's happening in the news. The recent security slip-up involving National Security Advisor Mike Waltz and journalist Jeffrey Goldberg is stirring up more controversy. Now, initially, the administration denied any major breach, but Waltz later took responsibility, admitting he set up the chat by mistake. Now, despite this, he accused Goldberg of sneaky behavior and even called him a loser. This whole thing continues to draw comparisons to the scrutiny Hillary Clinton faced over her email server, with critics questioning double standards on information security. Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is in the hot seat after a clip of her shading Governor Greg Abbott at a human rights campaign dinner in L.A. has gone viral. Listen to how she referred to him.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
Abbott has used a wheelchair since an accident in his 20s, but the internet is divided, y'all. Some are dragging Crockett for being out of line, while others say Abbott's policies deserve all that smoke. If you were riding Amtrak's Northeast Regional 175 last week from New York City to D.C., heads up, you might have been exposed to measles. A passenger on that train tested positive and later hit up an urgent care in D.C. Now, Amtrak is scrambling to alert everybody who was on board. Measles cases, of course, are surging this year, especially in Texas, and now New York is seeing some too. For more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's Rock T with sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, man. Quarterback Russell Wilson is leaving Pittsburgh and will sign a one-year deal worth $21 million. 10.5 of that is guaranteed with the New York Giants, Rick Dog. So he's going to be over there with quarterback Jameis Winston. So it's Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson, the new Giants quarterbacks. Pro Bowl wide receiver Stephon Diggs signs a 3-year deal worth $69 million, $26 million guaranteed with the New England Patriots. And Milwaukee Bucks superstar Damian Lillard ruled out indefinitely with a serious medical issue. He's got a blood clot in his right calf, hoping to return for the playoffs. Less than a week after Bronny James scored his NBA career high of 17 points, he dropped 39 in a G League game yesterday in 38 minutes on the floor. And here's what Bronny had to say about that.
I've gained my confidence and gained my comfortability over just reps and, getting out there and taking advantage of my opportunity if it's given. So just, being ready at all times, I think that's the biggest thing for me, staying in the stay ready games and practice and stuff like that and taking advantage like I did tonight.
He's gonna be fine, man. They finally doing it the right way. He's getting his G League reps, right? And then he's still suiting up for the Lakers, and he gets some time on the court with the Lakers. It's all good, but he getting his feet up under him a little bit, man. We're gonna find out what's going on, how long it's gonna last. Absolutely, man. That's my quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, according to TMZ, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show and some viewers have been complaining about the inappropriate lyrics, raunchy dance moves, and anti-American themes. Some didn't even like the Drake beef thrown into it. 125 complaints were sent to the Federal Communications Commission, FTC, after the performance. Now, the overwhelming majority of them felt that it was not a family-friendly experience. They accused him of having a potty mouth, only using black performers, and being divisive with the split of the American flag visual. In comparison, Rihanna's Super Bowl performance, she had over 100 complaints. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira's halftime show raked in more than 1,300 complaints. Wow. So no matter what you do, people gonna complain. I don't care what nobody say. Kendrick Lamar is prolific. He made a lot of interesting and very much needed examples, or whatever you want to call it, in his performance. It was crazy. And if you really understand the lyrics and know what he did, it was so incredible. I don't care what nobody say. That is my opinion. And go ahead, Special
And for all those people that complain, guess what?
What?
They'll get over it.
Yeah, and they probably don't listen to him anyway. They probably don't even listen to rap. That was an amazing performance, and if you got it on film or you recorded it, rewind it and pay attention to some of the stuff. If you don't understand what's going on, Google it like you Google everything else and look it up and see how amazing it was. That boy is talented over there. All right, y'all, moving on to the next story. Diddy, he won a small victory in court yesterday when a judge tossed majority of the claims against him in a lawsuit filed by the former music producer Rodney Jones. Now, the judge dismissed 5 of the 9 claims that Rodney Jones made against Diddy, including RICO claims, infliction of emotional distress, and breach of contract claims. The judge said that the legal filings in the case have not been up to par. Rodney Jones sued Diddy back in February of 2024. Diddy said it was a money grab dressed up as sex trafficking and RICO conspiracy. However, y'all, the case is still moving forward despite some of the claims being tossed because of the sexual assault claims. Those were not dismissed. And last but not least, Erykah Badu has joined in on the Tesla protest that has been on the rise since Elon Musk made his way to the White House, Lord. She actually revealed that she vandalized her own Tesla in a recent post on X saying, just vandalized my own Tesla. Trying to stay on trend. I love her so much, too. It's been reported that attacks on the Tesla cars have gone up in the last 2 months, with showrooms, vehicle lots, charging stations, and privately owned cars being targeted. That is crazy. I got a Tesla, and I almost don't even drive it too much no more because I just don't want to feel like I'm supporting any of that nonsense.
Yeah,
but
give
it's
it to me so I can park it and keep it and just not, make sure you don't drive it. Just put it in my garage.
There you go, dog. Just
Yeah, whatever. That's your sneaky link way to try to take my car. I trade with you. Send me the Sprinter and we can swap, okay? Yeah. I didn't think you wanted to do that. Ain't no room for you to stretch your legs out like that in there. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.